it's wonderful to be here. And I think we have to recognise that water is a gift. It's a gift from nature, and we're experiencing that gift today. But it's a gift that we have to care for. It's something that we have to maintain and share because it benefits us all. So in my view, water is really what we call a common. And a common doesn't exist unless it has an active group of commoners, of people who take responsibility for the work of looking after the water, maintaining the environments in which the water is kept, making it available to people, to animals, to fish, to ecologies, and importantly to rivers, the conduits of our water. So we're all part of a community of care for the water that we enjoy. We're the commoners of what is our commons. So I think we have to realise that today we're benefiting from the work of many people in the past, the generations of past commoners, who have all done the work to look after our watersheds, to build dams, to build reservoirs, to care for the water as it flows through this massive system. As Annie pointed out, the Sydney catchment area, the drinking water that we have, travels all the way from the headwaters of the Salthaven River, down the Akuma, all the way from this side up in the northwest, from the upper reaches of the Nepean, the Blue Mountains. It comes down and is pulled in many dams that were built in the 19th century and the 20th century. I remember as a school kid going to see Warragamba Dam in the early 60s when it was just opened. It was an incredible testament to the work of the Public Works Department, of the engineers and workers who were looking after the future needs of Australia, particularly Sydney. It was built after a major drought when it was realised that the amount of water we had wasn't going to be sufficient for the population. So we have to remember that every time we turn on a tap, we have to thank those people in the past, but also all the farmers, all the land carers, all the communities along those waterways that make sure that the water we have is some of the best in the world. It's not only those people though, I think we have to thank. We have to thank people in Sydney, the urban dwellers, who get out there as volunteers to care for the waterways that we enjoy in Sydney. The bush carers, the river keepers, the people who clean up the waterways and care for the water that we enjoy. We have ceded our rights as commoners to governments, to public authorities, to look after the water that we enjoy. And we have to realise that we're part of a partnership with our governments, with our authorities. We as citizens have to step up and take a role in caring for this resource. We're doing it, people have done it in the past, but we have to do it more now. Because as soon as commons become privatised, problems occur. As soon as private interests don't recognise that they have to care for a resource, maintain it and share it for the benefit of all, we have all sorts of problems, some of which we'll be hearing about today. I think in the world